Once again, welcome back to the LEC as XL claims a much-needed victory against Schalke here. Markoon, thank you so much for joining me. And how are you doing? How are you feeling about the victory?
I'm feeling pretty good that, we finally won a game on stage. Like, I had the experience now of losing on stage, didn't feel so good. So I also want to get the other side of the coin, and I can say it feels pretty good.
Yeah, I did want to ask, you had a great debut to the LEC, going 2-0 on a single weekend, but then after that, XL suffered a 4-match losing streak in a row. How did you mentally try to bounce back and try to claim another victory, especially today?
I think we just kept focusing on the same things we always did. Like, when we went 2-0, I think everyone hyped us a lot, but we knew that we still had a lot to work on. So the losses didn't completely come to surprise us. So we just kept focusing on improving and working as a team since we had been so long together. So we just kept focusing on that, and eventually it worked out. So we finally got a win again.
And part of the victory is you playing Diana. In other leagues, especially in the LCK, Diana is actually considered a top-tier jungle champion at the moment. What is your opinion on Diana, and do you also believe that it is on top of the jungle charts at the moment?
Yeah, I think the champion is just so strong. It's like the early game is a little bit weaker, so you can try to punish it in early, but the champion just farms very fast. It doesn't have a lot of weaknesses, and then the power you get in team fights is enormous. So it's just a very small trade-off for a very strong teamfight champ that can literally turn fights on itself. So I agree, it's a very strong champ.
A random question. Is there a particular jungle champion that you would love to play on stage if it comes back on meta?
I'm not sure. Like, I would still want to play Nidalee. Like, I think for me, Nidalee is a champ that I've played a lot over my career. It was one of my favorite champs. So playing that champ on stage would be a lot of fun for me.
And you're now here back in the stage, getting your first victory. You had your ups and downs. I know that you had an amazing debut to LEC, but now that you have played a few more matches, what is like your one takeaway in the LEC?
I think just don't overthink it a lot. Like, it's just the same game that you always play. So just play like it's like you're playing in solo queue. Just play like you would do any other day. So don't overthink who you're playing against or that you're playing for more viewers or on a better stage. Like, just be yourself, play like you would always do, and I think you will feel that it feels a lot more easy to play.
And perhaps that's what we will look forward to for your next game against Vitality. Any resolution for that next match as the playoffs continue to close by?
I think it's going to be a banger. It's going to be the fight for playoffs, I guess. So I just hope it's a lot of scrapping and a lot of fighting.
And we will certainly look forward to that. Thank you once again so much for the interview, and best of luck for the rest of the LEC.
Thank you.
And after the break, we'll be continuing in the race for the playoffs as we face Vitality against Misfits. So